All right, we're going to apply this quadratic formula to these two quadratic equations here. So, A is equal to 1, B is equal to 4, and C is equal to -8. I think we'll get some later where the right side isn't already 0. If it's not 0 already, you're going to have to make it 0. So let's say it was a 5 over here. If it were a positive 5, you'd need a -5 from both sides. That way you get 0. So you can only apply this formula when the right side is equal to 0. All right, if you were to try to solve this one by factoring, you would be out of luck. It does not factor. All right, so the answers for this are not going to be nice like our other ones. All right, we have -b, which is -4, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is going to be 16, minus 4 times a, I'm not even going to write it. Here, I guess I'll write it. Times c, which is -8, all over 2 times a. So we get -4 plus or minus square root. All right, so you have a minus and a negative, so this is going to be a plus sign. And so you're going to have 16 plus 4 times 8. Okay. 16 plus 32, that's equal to 48. Yep. So plus or minus the square root of 48 over 2. And here we run into a problem because square root of 48, I mean, it does simplify, but I don't think I'm supposed to show you in this video. But this will not, it doesn't come out to 7 or anything. It's not a perfect square. And you can't do that thing where you divide them all by 2. I know 2 goes into 48 and 4, but because this one's in the square root, you can't do that. So this would be your exact answer. All right. To approximate it, to get the decimal answers, we're just going to throw this into a calculator. All right. I'm going to do -4 plus the square root of 48. What did I do? Oh, I didn't put my 2. Over 2. All right. So 1.46. 1.46. So that was the plus version. Now we're going to do the minus version. All right, come on, minus. There we go. You get -5.46. All right, that solves that little quadratic equation. And let's do another one here. All right, so we have -b. -b. Oh, can I get the formula in there? Yes, I can. -b is going to be +1 because it's already negative, plus or minus the square root of b squared. So that's going to be -1 times itself. So 1 minus 4 times a times c, all over 2 times a. So 2 times -2. All right, let's work this one out. 1 plus or minus square root. We've got 2 negatives again, so this is going to be a plus sign. 1 plus 8. 8 times 7 is 56. And then -4 on the bottom, 2 times -2. All right, so this is going to be 1 plus or minus the square root of 57 over -4. And yeah, this right here, 57 will not simplify. All right, so we're going to do the decimal version again. So you could do the alpha y equals to type that in. I'm going to go ahead and show you the other way. You could wrap the top in a parenthesis right here. That way your calculator is going to do all of this divided by -4. So I'm going to do 1 plus parentheses, 1 plus square root of 57, and then close parentheses, divided by -4. This is going to be handy later. Right now this is a real number. Later we're going to get to some that they have complex solutions or imaginary numbers, and for some reason you can't use the alpha y equals on the calculator. So negative 2 that'd be 1/4, I guess, round it up. And then we go back up and do the negative version. Change that to a minus. Minus. Okay, 1.64. And that's it. So if you were to plug these in for x, negative 2.14 store to x, and you were to type it into this left side, you're going to get something very, very close to 0. All right, so because we approximated here, it's not going to be exactly 0, but it's going to be really, really close. And another one, yeah. Let's say you wanted to take this thing. Another thing that you can do, 1 plus the square root of 57 over -4. You can actually take this and store that. Remember the store button's right here? Gives you a little arrow. Store that to x. And now, if you were to type in this left side, it would give you exactly 0. Minus x plus 7, and you get exactly 0. I think that's good. Cool.